2025 brought massive upheaval to college football's coaching ranks, made even more chaotic by the high-profile candidates who chose to stay exactly where they were. Job openings created a leadership vacuum atop several of the NCAA's most prestigious programs. Penn State, Michigan, Florida, and LSU all dismissed their coaches, with 14 total openings cascading across Power 4 programs. This should have been a windfall for rising stars seeking fresh starts and significant raises. Instead, those stars mostly settled for just the latter. Notre Dame's Marcus Freeman, leading one of the most aggrieved teams in a playoff debate full of them, announced Monday he'd remain in South Bend with an enhanced contract. The statement rebuffed swirling rumors of the New York Giants' interest in making him an NFL coach. The 2024 NCAA runner-up became the latest link in a chain of coaches who stayed put, leveraging a turbulent job market into hefty extensions and lucrative raises without the headache of relocating. Clark Lea parlayed the most successful season in Vanderbilt history into a hefty raise to prevent poaching, though the exact amount remains unclear since the Commodores are a private institution. Curt Cignetti, architect behind top-ranked Indiana, secured $93 million to stick around in Bloomington. Even Matt Rule got 2 extra years at Nebraska despite good, not great returns, simply to keep him from considering Penn State. Kalani Sitake was Penn State's next choice before CEOs across Utah rallied to keep him in Provo. Kenny Dillingham received 5 years at $7.5 million per year despite a slight backslide at Arizona State. SMU's Rhett Lashley, like Dillingham, reached the college football playoff in 2024 before a modest step backward, and like Dillingham, was paid handsomely to rebuff higher-profile opportunities. What does this reveal? That it's a wild landscape out there, and coaches, boosters, and administrators are more comfortable finding money to retain good coaches in an environment where peers are being fired for falling short of greatness. 2025's coaching carousel spun wildly, yet many top candidates remain stationary, trusting programs that aren't quite blue bloods to capitalize on shifting college football policies. These coaches wouldn't have stayed at programs that traditionally took a back seat to established college football destinations if they didn't believe their teams had new opportunities to compete. These teams couldn't compete successfully without cash to pay players through NIL deals, and they couldn't make convincing cases about securing that NIL money without financial commitments matching LSU, Penn State, and Florida. So, with extensions in hand and assurances of untouched money pipelines, coaches like Lea, Cignetti, and Sitake remained home. Only some of this applies to Freeman. Notre Dame thrived before player payments were approved. His biggest suitor wasn't a rival, but a team playing on Sundays. However, his decision points to a new shift as ground moves beneath 136 FBS programs. Teams seeking high-profile coaching hires will face real trouble poaching from Power 4 ranks. 2025 marked the year of coach firings in college football, but it's also the year coaches stuck around, avoiding fresh starts at higher-profile jobs thanks to significant raises keeping them home. This trend could make teams reconsider firing leaders for the grave insult of a Rate Bowl invitation. For comprehensive college football coverage, subscribe to USA Today News for expert analysis on coaching moves and program developments.